Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 2015 Ford F-150 Lariat SuperCrew. This F-150 is painted in the magnetic exterior color. It does have smart key access at the front doors as well as SuperCrew. On the key fob you have the buttons for lock, unlock, remote start, power tailgate release, and panic. Storage of bottle holders in the front door panels, power windows, locks, and mirrors. You also have power sliding mirrors. This one has the black interior color scheme, and the Lariat trim adds leather seat upholstery. Both front seats are fully powered with two-way power lumbar support, and the driver's seat also gets 3-person memory settings. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. This truck does have the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6. This 2015 model represents the 2015 to 2020 generation of the Ford F-150. The 2015 redesign of the Ford F-150 was an immense leap forward over the previous generation of Ford's legendary half-ton pickup. The biggest change was the switch from a steel body to an aluminum one, which shaved up to 700 pounds, improving efficiency. At the same time, the high-strength steel frame was further reinforced. Compared to past generations, the F-150 saw improved towing and hauling capabilities. Not to mention, this 2015 model was a massive step forward at the time in terms of safety features and tech features in general. A new engine for this generation was an efficient 2.7-liter EcoBoost twin-turbo V6, which joined the existing 3.5-liter EcoBoost twin-turbo V6 and 5-liter Coyote V8. For 2017, the second generation of the F-150 Raptor made its debut. A new second generation of the EcoBoost 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine paired with a new 10-speed transmission were also introduced that year. Then for 2018, the rest of the F-150 lineup got a mid-cycle refresh. In terms of trim levels for the US market 2015 model year F-150, you had the base XL, followed by XLT, Lariat, King Ranch, and the top-of-the-line Platinum. Cab styles included regular cab, super cab, and SuperCrew. The Lariat trim could be had in both Super Cab and SuperCrew form. There were 4 engines on offer depending on the trim. These included a 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6, a 2.7-liter EcoBoost twin-turbo V6, a 5-liter naturally aspirated V8, and the EcoBoost 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 as found in this example. A 6-speed automatic was the sole transmission in 2015 models. And of course, rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive were your drivetrain options. Now in the instrument cluster, there are 2 analog gauges, which are the tachometer and speedometer, with everything else being digital, included some of your auxiliary gauges along the top, and the digital info display that can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. Under My View, you can change what it displays, off-road status, fuel economy, you have your pitch and roll, that kind of stuff. You have your trip computers, average fuel economy, that kind of stuff as well, compass. Also your towing information, etc., and various settings. It has a 4-spoke design, heated, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. It does have sport grips. And as for controls, on this side you have your information display controls along with your cruise controls. Then on this side you'll find your audio controls along with your voice command button and your Bluetooth phone controls. And the steering wheel is power, tilt, and telescopic. Parking brake is foot operated. You also have power adjustable pedals. You have your various exterior lighting controls, including your puddle lamps in the mirrors. Climate vent for the driver. You have grab handles on the A-pillars. On this side is your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stock. It does have auto rain sensing wipers. So, going down the center of the interior, for one thing, it does have a premium Sony sound system, storage, your central climate vents, you have your hazard light switch, traction control, hill descent control buttons. This being a 2015, first year of this generation, it still has the MyFord Touch infotainment system. So, the touchscreen display is right here, some physical radio controls. We'll go over the system more in a bit. Passenger airbag indicator. From there, you'll find your four-wheel drive control dial right here. You can lock the rear diff, but you have 2 high, 4 auto, 4 high, and 4 low. And on this side, you'll find a household-style power outlet and a car 12-volt traditional outlet. You still have a CD player in this one as well. Trailer brake controller. And you do have dual-zone automatic climate controls with your temperature for either side, power, defrosters, different zones, etc., fan speed, and you also have 3-stage heated and cooled front seats with the controls for those right here. Behind this cover, you'll find some storage along with another 12-volt power outlet, as well as 2 USB-A ports, an SD card slot, and an aux port. Next to the shifter, you have 2 cup holders and some storage. Entering reverse does reveal a backup camera with guidance lines. Also have a closer view right there. And with this button you can also toggle your tow haul and sport modes. Lockable center console with a removable tray and a 12-volt power outlet. The glove box is lockable. A little bit of storage above there. Vanity mirrors and lights for both sun visors. On the driver's one, you also have your garage home link, auto dimming rear view, and on the overhead console, you can power operate that sliding rear window. You have a sunglass holder, reading lights, and you have the controls for your panoramic sunroof. It is one-touch automatic. Alright, and here is the MyFord Touch infotainment system in this 2015 F-150. Of course, this is the precursor to Ford's Sync 3 infotainment system, and 2015 was pretty much the last year across the lineup for the old MyFord Touch system. So some early 2010s nostalgia going on with this system. So the buttons along the bottom, you have your home screen, then you have info. From there you can bring up your calendar, SiriusXM travel link, so if you have a subscription for that, you can do your local fuel prices, local traffic, local weather, that kind of stuff. Then on the other side, of the home button, the gear icon, you have quite a lot of different settings. The clock, display settings, sound settings. Again, amazing bass on this Sony sound system. One of the absolute best sounding premium sound systems that I've ever heard in a vehicle. Nonetheless, you do have your ambient lighting. It's too light out to really demonstrate the colors and stuff for that, but you do have the option of that as well. More settings, that kind of stuff. But now onto the main core of the MyFord Touch system, which of course was the 4 color-coded quadrants. So the yellow was for phone, pretty self-explanatory, Bluetooth phone pairing. Green was for navigation, and right here's the navigation map. So you can zoom in and out, and then you can show your points of interest. And then entertainment, the red quadrant. Now, you have lots of ways to listen to music. You have AM, FM, plus Sirius XM, and your Bluetooth audio streaming, but on top of that, this truck is also old enough to still have a CD player. And then finally, under the blue quadrant, you have your climate controls. For one thing, this is how you control the heated steering wheel. Then you have your temperature for either side, power, different zones, that kind of stuff. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. Both front windows are fully automatic. This Lariat rides on the optional 20-inch 6-split-spoke chrome-like PVD rims. This F-150 Lariat is powered by the first-generation EcoBoost 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine. The block and heads are made of aluminum, and it includes dual overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, direct injection, and variable cam timing. Horsepower is rated at 365 at 5,000 RPM, and torque is rated at 420 pound-feet at 2,500 RPM. This engine is paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode. This truck is equipped with 4-wheel drive. It can run on regular unleaded if need be, and it can have either a 23 or a 36-gallon fuel tank. EPA estimates for a truck like this one are around 17 mpg in the city and 23 mpg on the highway. It has an independent double wishbone front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs. Stopping the truck are 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes. The fuel door is on the driver's side. And you have storage and bottle holders in the back door panels as well. Both front seats do have map pockets in the backs. There are grab handles on both B-pillars. You have coat hooks, rear reading lights. Rear passengers do get 2 cup holders right here, along with a household-style power outlet, rear climate vents, 2-stage heated rear seats for both outboard passengers, and a traditional car 12-volt power outlet. Then on top of that, there's also a folding center armrest with 2 cup holders. And as for space back here, I'm about 6'1", with the driver's seat in a pretty comfortable position for myself, and it is Very, 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 very spacious back here. I mean, legroom and footroom is impeccable. And even with this panoramic sunroof, I still have a good inch or so to spare for headroom. So, back seat of this F-150 SuperCrew, absolutely cavernous. Very comfortable, no problems whatsoever with space. And this Lariat trim level, this particular one, it's got like pretty much all the options. I mean, heated rear seats, heated and cooled front seats, heated steering wheel, panoramic sunroof, nav, Sony sound system. Like, this thing has everything. So, and with only 21,000 miles, this truck really has a lot of life left in it. The 3.5 EcoBoost, it is a twin-turbo V6, and like all engines, these engines do have certain failure points, but if you know what to look for, you know, preventative maintenance. I've heard quite a lot of good things about these engines. I see trucks with these engines all over the place. It's becoming a pretty tried and true engine, the EcoBoost V6. Ford was pretty ahead of its time, since they started putting these in their F-150s all the way back in 2011. And they are definitely capable, lots of low-end torque, and just an all-around very nice used truck. Single exhaust. Short wheelbase SuperCrew models use a 5.5-foot bed, which provides 52.8 cubic feet of cargo space. So you do have a tonneau cover with this truck. Nice bed liner. This one also has the built-in tailgate step. So just flip that down, you can step into it, and they give you this bar to hold on to. But anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2015 Ford F-150. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.